Hi, this is Johndoe4880 coming right at you with my very first ever outside backyard review. As you can see, I'm in my own backyard here. Today, I'm going to review Encore Fortress Maximus. This is my very first ever review and very first ever Encore figure. Before I start reviewing, getting to the big guy himself, Fortress Maximus, I'm going to talk about the box. Here is Fortress Maximus's box. And as you can see, it says Encore right here, someplace. Where does it say? Oh, right here. And everything. Pretty much, that's box. He is a huge sucker. Huge sucker. So, like I said, he's my very first ever Encore. Every time I hear the word Encore, I think of those meals from the 80s. Tasty Moritz Encore. You know? Don't ever have me do that again, sing, please. But anyways, you got, on the box, you got him holding a sword. They show you your transformations right here. He's got the spaceship mode, or I've also heard it called Battle Station. Here's his talk about Cerebros, who is his headmaster. That's right, Fortress is a headmaster. Also, which means a separate robot becomes his head. And also, here's his Battle Station mode. As you can see, he's also decked out with, which I like to call machine guns, bazookas, but no, he's got guns everywhere. He's also got a sword. Now, only the Japanese versions of him, supposedly, from what I heard, is he comes with a sword. Some Japanese versions, like Brave Max, comes with only a sword only. Does not come with two guns or anything else, just only a sword. And then I heard Grand Max comes with absolutely no weapons at all. But Grand Max, why would he need weapons anyways? He's got weapons built into his stomach and his legs and his arms and pretty much everything else. So pretty much that's it. Another thing on the box too is you see nice, good-looking box art. This is, like, I've seen this before in G1, United States. This is pretty good. And as you can hear, a plane just is going by right now. That's why I'm outside. But I mean, it's pretty nice art. I really enjoy this art. And it shows a lot of the headmasters, and it shows Scorponok, and pretty much a bunch of other, and then himself, Fortress Maximus, and everything. Sorry to say I can't read half of this stuff because I am not from Japan. I don't read Japanese, so I cannot read Japanese, I guess. Another thing on the side is they show Fortress Maximus again with Cerebros, which is right here, who's this guy here with a sword. What they don't show is that he also comes with a gun besides a sword. And, oh yeah, they do show that. I'm sorry. They do show that he comes with a gun. Okay. And he's also a headmaster too, which I'll get to that a little bit later. Here's his Battle Station mode, I call it, and here's his City mode. This was Battle Station or Spaceship mode, like I said, I was told. And now let's get to his box down here. Let's get to his sticker sheets. This was all once. I apologize in advance. Some of the stuff that I'm going to show you, I screwed up on the stickers. Some of it's missing stickers. It's a brand new toy, but yet I'm terrible with stickers. So pretty much I've used pretty much all the stickers, as you can see. But this is one half of the sticker sheet. Here's the other half of the sticker sheet. They're all numbered. The only sticker I did not use, and if you could see it right here, I don't know if you could see it, but I didn't use his eyes. Because we're right where my thumb is, I didn't use his eyes because I really like what they did with his eyes here instead of the stickers. I despise stickers at all. I hate stickers. Even though stickers make the toy look good, they say I despise stickers. They're so hard to put on, and pretty much everything else. But you pretty much, this is actually, since I screwed up on the stickers, I was trying to look for another sticker sheet for him. And Repro Labels got this, this is all completely one, but I split up in two here. You can do that. But the sticker sheets at Repro Labels were $48. Now I didn't really want to pay $48 just for one friggin', sticker that I screwed up on. Pretty much all of them I screwed up on. But you know how that is. And I've seen it range from $48 to $125, even on eBay. Here's another thing here. Another thing you get with him is, I got this all from Big Bad Toy Store, $350. That's with shipping, and that includes shipping. So he comes with a card. I call it a file card, as you can see. He comes with a file card, and unfortunately, I cannot read it because it's in Japanese, I should say. And he's also got tech specs in the back. Again, everything's in Japan. I don't really know what the 78 is, what they consider the 78 to be in Japan or anything. I can't really understand it, so it's in Japanese. But it's still pretty cool. You got a picture of him on there, all the lengthy box art, and everything. Pretty much. The instruction booklet I got with him, how to transform him, is very, very big. As you can see, big transformer with a big instructions. Let me come around here. Pretty much instructions. They're in Japanese too, as you can see. Pretty much. I don't understand how they can put them in Japanese, so what I ended up having to do was go online and look at an. I wanted to thank Cybertron.com for posting pictures of Fortress Maximus and everything for him. Another thing I got was that's pretty much it about pretty much it for the instructions and everything. The other thing is this: when you get the package of him, you get this, the box that you just saw, and styrofoams. This holds all the accessories and stuff. The other piece of the paper that's in here, that's the receipt. So I put the receipt in there. Pretty much. Another thing I got with Fortress Maximus is his accessories. Let's talk about his accessories, what he got. And that is his sword. As you can see, the sword is that big. When you get the sword, it comes out like this. The sword comes out together. So you get this, which, if you look at it, kind of looks like a space shuttle. Roger that, leader. Then you also get his handle or she, yeah, his hand. I don't know what they call it in sword language. I don't really follow swords that much, but you got this handle, and then you got the sword itself. Now you can use, well, you can't really use this, but you can use it as a human, but you can't use it as a, for your Fortress Maximus, you can use it like a dagger, But you put this in here like this, it goes in like this, and you just put this in like that, and there you have his sword. Now, when I bought this because, I bought this for, basically, I got the sword with it, and another little sword from Cerebros, and I thought I got a pretty good deal on this. Because normally the Fortress Maximuses don't come with the sword. Only the Japanese ones do. The Japanese ones, they do, they actually have a different reissued one. It's called Brave Max, and there's another one called Grand Max. I'm not sure which one is which colored at the moment, off the top of my head, and I don't have anything to tell me, but one comes only strictly with a sword. Does not come with no guns or anything, and pretty much that's it. The other one comes with absolutely nothing, I was told. I don't have both of those figures because it's I heard that it's going to cost you more. It's going to cost you like over $3,000, and I heard that, and I don't want to spend $3,000 on 2 other Transformers. You know what I'm saying? So I just keep this one, the one I got. And so basically, pretty much, this is his sword. Now you're going to get into. There's another thing, more accessories. He's got, a gun here, which is also used as a little tower. And he's also got another gun, which is also used as a tower too in his city mode. Well, not really a city mode. Yeah, you could say a city mode. Now with pretty much with, he also comes with Cerebros. Now Cerebros is Fortress Maximus's head. He's also a headmaster. Okay, which means that a separate robot becomes his head, as you can see. So, which is Spike. This is Spike. This is Spike, as you can see. And he becomes Fortress Maximus's head. Okay. From the he became Fortress Maximus's head in the G1 cartoon. Comic books, he was also in the comic books also being Fortress Maximus's head. Not Fortress Max, I'm sorry, Cerebros's head, but he also controlled Fortress Maximus. But originally he wasn't the original head of Fortress of Cerebros, which was Galen. He was the guy who actually created Fortress Maximus in the comic book. He was also a human. He was also a human, also from a planet called Nebulos, which I thought was pretty cool. Again, this is Cerebros. As you can see, this is Fortress Maximus's head. Let me transform this guy for you. Pretty much. And again, I apologize for having the stickers crooked and everything. On this guy, if you can see this, his Autobot insignia is crooked. Now Spike here. Spike, you transform Spike, or if you wanted to call him Galen, you can call him Galen. Transforms like that, and you put this, that, and then the Japanese people, I've seen like stuff on YouTube, Japanese people say head on. I have no idea why they do that. I think it's the most annoyingest thing in the whole entire world. But if you put it like this, he just goes, and that's what he looks like. That's what he looks like, Cerebros. He looks totally different than he did in the G1 cartoon of the Rebirth. He was a scientist in before he became a headmaster. He was a scientist in G1 cartoon in the episode of the Rebirths. I really liked his character. I thought they could have used a little bit more character development on him, but he looks totally different. He looks more like the Japanese. I've seen pictures of what Cerebros looks like. They call him Fortress Maximus in the Japanese cartoon. I don't know why, but they do. They don't call him Cerebros, they call him Fortress Maximus, or Grand Max, or something else. Something else has to do with Max. I don't know. Excuse me. And another thing with the headmasters, okay, except for Fortress Maximus does not have this feature, but he does. You pull the chest down, and you get a readout of this dude's power. Or you can also get you can consider this they share or something, their power with Fortress Maximus. So in the cartoon he doesn't have good strength. He does have the intelligence, and he does not have the speed. So I don't know why they gave him all 10s. I guess maybe because he can control Fortress Maximus. One of the other cartoons that they had of Transformers, I don't remember if it was Robots in Disguise. I think it was Robots in Disguise. They called him the Emissary. The Cerebros controls the Emissary, which later controls the head of I'm sorry. They called Spike the Emissary. And then they called him Cerebro. Wait a minute, I'm sorry. I screwed up again. They called Cerebros the Emissary. They called Spike, which is this guy here, Cerebros, which really didn't make any sense at all. Okay, so they just did that. Again, he has really his articulation, if you wanted to call it that. He's got his arms move, okay, and pretty much that there. His legs, they move side, they can move up and down. Look, I'm exercising. And 1, 2, and 3, and exercise, you know, and everything. Again, I'm sorry about the stickers. If you noticed some of them, I don't know if you noticed it, but some of them are incorrectly misplaced. The way that the instructions had it, and I've seen pictures of this, was that this symbol here, the Autobot insignia, was upside down. Now, I don't understand why they did that, so I ended up putting it right side up, and I actually like it better that way. But if you noticed, it's kind of like off-centered, so I kind of screwed that up, even though I did that. Now, Cerebros comes with a gun and a sword. I will show that to you just a little bit later, and everything. Now, also, Fortress Maximus also comes with another robot, or two other robots. Oh, before I start Fortress Maximus here, I'd like to say that, before I start this other one, I'd like to say that about the headmasters. Now, the headmasters, pretty much all of them, as you can see, the head comes off in the review. But in this, see, as you can see, I only have like two headmasters, which is this guy here and this guy here, which is Nightbeat. And so basically what you can actually do is, what people don't put in the reviews, is you can actually take Cerebros' head and put it on Nightbeat body. Even though that looks god-awful, it's still pretty cool, you know? Same thing with your, you could take, this is Nightbeat's head. This is Muzzle, his name is. Okay, you could take his head and put it on Nightbeat's, Cerebros' body. Now, the thing that I don't know why this is, oh jeez, it just fell. I don't know why that is on this figure, but when I go and I pull this down, remember how I showed you it was all 10s? It's not. Not with this guy. I don't know why that is, but it's like that. I wonder if there's like a built-in chip or something. I don't know. Maybe it's a screw-up. I don't know. But it's not all 10s. And pretty much all of them are different. Which I don't understand pretty much why, but they have it like that. Now, again, if I take this guy off, and as you can see, it goes back to normal, and I put him in here like this, he's got all 10s. So I don't know why that is, but it does that. And then same thing with this guy. If I go to do this, this is his original head. Okay, so I don't know why on this figure, why they did that, but they put it this way, you know, going down. And some of the other figures, they put them going up. I don't know why they did that on this figure, but they did that. I don't think it's a typo or an error. Oh, here, I gotta put his little helmet on. See, now he's fully Nightbeat. And so basically, you can take him off here, and again, you put on Cerebros, you put on Spike's head, and he does the same. He's got the same readout as the other head. So I don't understand why they did that, but they did that. Maybe it's just an error on my part. I don't know. Maybe I'm screwing something up. I don't know. But that's it with that. So we'll leave that. We'll leave that alone. Another thing that Fortress Maximus comes with is a thing called. I think this is gasket. I'm not sure if this is gasket or grommet. One of these two. But he comes with a drone. And pretty much he's a drone. They don't really show him in the cartoon. I don't think they show him in the Headmaster cartoon. I don't know if they do or not. I think they showed him in the comic book a couple of times, and I think he got killed. So I don't know if he did or not, but again, the stickers on here, I screwed up on the stickers. I'm going to take that off. This is what it looks like without that on. Then what happens is, he's also got a buddy of his called either gasket or grommet. I don't know which one it is. I should have done my research, but I did. And I should have done that, but he's got this. He's a tank. Again, I apologize for the stickers. How crappy I put them on. Here we go. And on this side. And what these guys is, this was like an attempt. This is like Metroplex. This was an attempt to make another Transformer out of 2. I thought it's a pretty cool idea, but this is like virtually useless mode. I mean, pretty much. I don't know. They consider that a tank. I don't know what they consider this to be, but they do that. Anyways, you take this dude here, you take this dude, and you take this dude, and you put them together, and you put this guy here, and you put this guy here, and you got yourself Cod. I believe his name is Cod. He does come with a gun, which will be shown a little bit later. He does that. Now, on to the greatest dude of all. The holy grail of Transformers. Fortress Maximus. Oh, what happened to his head? Oh no, what happened to his head? Well, here's Cerebros. You push this down, push that like that, push that like that, push that up like that. Oh. First of all, it helps if you put his fists in here, like that. And then he goes like that, and he goes like that. And then he goes. And there it is like that. Now what they do is, he can go in 2 ways. One, he can go in like this. Like that. Okay? Or he can go in, you pull this, you can pull him out, and you take Spike. I've seen him done like this before. You take Spike, you put Spike in here. Like that. And there he is right there. Fortress Maximus, all in his glory. Now, you have, this is him with the gun. And you have him with this other gun. Now, you also have the sword, which I can show you. This is him with the sword. Let's see if you can. It's him with the sword. If you notice that. You know what you can do too is if you want him to, really slash you with the sword, you're gonna actually take this and move this like that, and he can go. Fortress Maximus also has some articulation. Of course, his head does not move, but he has his arm. This part of his arm moves, and then same thing with this one. Both arms, they move back and forth. His forearms move back and forth. Okay. His legs moves back and forth. I don't know if you can see it. If the camera's good, you can see it. And everything. And also too, one thing I don't like, and this defeats the purpose of him. One thing I really do not like about Fortress Maximus is this part right here. These little tank threads. I think these get in the way. Okay? So basically what you can do is you can actually take these tank threads. I call them tank threads, but they're not. They're actually ramps. You can actually take these off, pull these off. And I actually like them better. I actually like the way he looks better. They just pop off. See, you got in the back here, which I'll show you. You got this little tab right here. You got that little tab. I don't know if the camera can pick it up, but there's a little tab right here, and it goes into this hole right here. Right there. And then these little tabs right here go into a little hole right here. So, but I pretty much, if I was going to display him, I pretty much think him like this, because I think he looks pretty good like that. Without the tank threads, I call them tank threads. I don't know why I call them tank threads. Without the ramps, I'm politically being incorrect. Ramps. Again, I apologize for the stickers on him. I don't know if you can notice, but if you didn't notice and I didn't point it, and if I don't point it out to you, I'm going to anyways. But part of the Autobot symbol here, I was trying to peel it off so I can straighten it out a little bit more. Part of the point of the Autobot symbol is broken off. I put that sticker on there. Now, I don't know why he comes with guns and swords when this guy's a walking freaking arsenal. I tell you, this guy's freaking arsenal of guns. He's got, first of all, he's got a gun here that comes here. He's got another gun that comes here, right there. I call them machine guns. He's got another gun that comes here, out here like that. Let me push the thing down a little bit more so you can see the guns. Another gun here. And then he's also got, it's loaded with a gun here on his arm, here, 2 guns on his arm, and guns on his hand. On both hands, they have that. I don't care. I'll put it like this. Push it down like this. I don't know if you can see that. And then that. And then push that down like that. See here. And then I just push this down like that. So you can actually do that. Now I watched one of the cartoons of robot. I think it's called Transformers: Robots in Disguise. Okay, very bad series, but they do show him. He's red and black. And they show him shooting from these guns right here. So I've never seen any of the other cartoons or anything like that. If he did it in the Headmaster cartoon, I don't know. In the G1 Rebirth, didn't even show him shooting a gun. They just showed him punching somebody. They were showing him punching Scorponok. Now Scorponok I don't have, but he is absolutely like smaller. It comes out to about here. As of now, Fortress Maximus is the largest transformer ever made. I should say the first Transformers ever made. Transformer ever made. So basically, now he comes with Fortress Maximus. Also comes with another accessory. In city mode, and, he comes with a radar dish. Now that another form, you can probably call this articulation or what, but you put this in here like this, and in city mode, I'll talk about it a bit more later, but you can red alert, taking back bogeys, red alert, da 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 da. Okay, so this just pops right off. Another thing too is if you don't really want to lose your dromlet or your gasket or any other person, or if you wanted to add even more firepower, you transform this dude here. Okay, and after you transform this guy, which I think I got this wrong, we're going to do this anyways, transform him like this again. You can take, I don't know if you could see it, you can take his feet right here, both feet, and you could stick this guy it's supposed to click. There we go. You just click. You can click him in there, and he won't come out or anything. You can use him like a little storage. Another gun that I forgot to show you, okay, was this one here on the side. It's also sometimes these things are a pain in the butt. There we go. There's another gun right here. So he's got, let me just move him out of this way a little bit. He's got another gun. It's also a helipad. So you can put him in there for a helipad. He's also got, this will also be explained in, city mode. Okay. He's also got storage places. So like you could put, it's actually storage / repair bay. So you could put like this guy here in there and lock him up. And he's being repaired. I'm being repaired. So pretty much that there. He's also got on this side also a whenever you have transformers, make sure you have nails. Sometimes these things are terrible to open up, and you need to grab them by your nails. Luckily, I don't cut my nails or bite them. I'm never nervous. So, anyways, this is a jail right here. This will also be explained in city mode. You can take this, and this opens up. And you could put, I know Knight beats, a muzzle, I should say. He's a big guy. But just for the interest of expediency, you put him in here like that. So he's having a good time. He's getting his free meals from the state, free health insurance, you know, and what more can he ask for, you know? That there. Another thing too is you can do. He's also got another thing that Fortress Maximus has got is these little other compartments up here. Got these other compartments up here. Now these babies here, they open up, and you can put, so you don't get, so these don't get lost. You can put like a handful of junk, all the stuff from like Cerebros's weapons, swords, and stuff like that, all in here. So you don't get them lost or anything like that. And it just pops right in. Just goes right in there. Chakalaka, there you go. Now let's go and transform him into city mode. First, they start out by take this dude and take this part here, put that in there, put that in there, turn this around. This is why we have to have nails, because this thing's a pain. We'll put this up here like that, put that up like that. You're going to have to take Cerebros out for now. Put him out there. Put him like this. I'm sorry if I mistransform him too. I've only transformed him twice using the directions, and third time's usually the charm. But you take this here, there, push this push this down like that, actually, and technically I should go get the directions because I don't even know what I'm doing. Well, we're gonna use city mode here, which is this way. This goes in like that. This goes in like that. One other thing too is his joints are somewhat always. The one that I got are loose. This guy takes a long time and he's really heavy. He's like 15 pounds. So he's really a heavy Hamajima. And this comes out like this. I forgot about these already. This is sometimes why you don't want to really store weapons like this, but I forgot about that. And you put them like this, put that like that. This, I believe, if I remember correctly, I think this goes up like this. Goes like that. Okay, then this goes like this. This one goes like this. Like I said, I've only transformed this guy like twice, and I still have no idea what I'm doing. Whoa, that's not supposed to happen. Folks, that's not supposed to happen. He's got a lot of tight joints, so sometimes this stuff just comes right off. Luckily, you're lucky that it didn't break. I should say I'm lucky it didn't break. But it goes like this. This comes out like this. Again, remember this dude here? This jail. Stuff. This, I don't know why, but this always comes off on me. I just put it back on. I don't know. I have absolutely no idea why it does that, but it does. And it's a pain in the butt to put back on again. What the heck? What's going on here? This is like the worst review I've ever done. It's probably the worst It'll probably be the last review I'll ever do. Because it's my first, you know? Hey, you what they say, you do things, you learn. It goes like that. This goes down like that. Now, the reason why this goes down, oh, and this goes here, like that. And then these go back down here. I can never figure out which one goes where. I think this one goes here. I don't know why. I think this one goes here. Now here's another thing I apologize for. This is what I was talking about the ramp. Okay. This is what I apologize for. This ramp. The sticker. Pull down. As you can see, there is no sticker. I pulled the sticker off, and I kind of lost the sticker. So, so basically, I have no idea where the sticker is for that, and that's the reason why I need another sticker card. This one here, by right, you're not really supposed to pop these off, but I do them because I don't like the way that they look on him in robot mode, so I don't know, this is just me, I guess. I don't know why, that's the way it is for me. And then this goes in like that. It's your option. See here, that's with the sticker. I don't know if the camera can get the sticker in there, but here, let me see if I can show you the sticker. I don't know if you can see the sticker or what, but like right in here. Another thing that makes, oh, here, we need to put this here. And then now you can, I don't know, can you see it? I don't think, this thing comes off. I don't know what it is, some of the stuff just comes right off. I have no idea why, but it just does. I don't know, I think I showed this already. See this radar dish? I don't know if you could see it, but it turns back and forth. My hands in the way, turn back and forth. Now, what you can do is, oh, you got stuff here on the side. So I'm also another mistransformation here. I don't know if you could see that, but there's. I don't know if you could see that. There's like a hole there, and there's on this side here. There's another one on this side. Better, we're going to take, I think this goes on the right, I'm not sure if this goes on the right or left, but I just take them and I put them like right here. Actually, I think this is supposed to go on this side. Here, let me see. Yeah, this is supposed to go on this side. But you know what? I actually prefer this one. I actually prefer this. I don't know if you can see it. Yeah, you can see it better. You can see it. I actually prefer this on this side because this is a helipad, and how are planes and stuff supposed to land on the helipad if the gun is in the way? You know what I mean? It's just hey. So what I do is I go like this and I just reverse it. It looks somewhat better. These are like antennas. Although you have yourself, you can see the screws on the gun, which is not at all very good. You know what I'm saying? It's okay. Now, where did I put him? Now, what this also is, it's you could take Gromlet, or I don't know why I call him Grom. I don't know what. I think this guy's name is Gromlet. either gasket or ground, I don't remember off the top of my head. And you can take him and you can put him on both. You can put him on any one of these here. You can take them and wow, see? Isn't that cool? And let's try that again. There you go. That's pretty cool. You can take him, put him here, I believe. He doesn't really do very much of anything over there. You know, if you wanted to set the kind of attacks, you could head for cover over here. Head for cover here. I never thought about that until I looked at that. You got this other one over here, and this comes down like that, and it comes down like that, and the sword's blocking it, so I don't think you guys can see. But let me try that. Let me do that again. Yeah. One thing I'm a clumsy oaf, so I end up always dropping stuff. So it goes like that. Now, here's another thing this I find pretty cool. He comes with an elevator. Okay? For this middle one right here, there's an elevator. Now, what you do is you stick any kind of transformer you want. I'm going to use him. He's got to be small dude, though. Could be like a mini-con or what. I don't have a mini-con on me at the moment, but you can take him. Unfortunately, I'm going to have to take these off. Okay, and just put them in here like this, like so. Side here. And then you can put them on both sides, because there's both put them on the side right there, and in the back here, there's a little crank. You can also see the crank, I call it, in transformation, when he's in robot mode. You can also see the crank in there. I think I showed it to you, folks, but I don't remember. So what I do is you take the crank, you crank it up, and if I can, here's one other little problem. You never have short, stubby fingers. That's the biggest problem. And it goes up. I know this takes a while. And then you push this button here. I don't know if you can see that. You push this button here, and it comes rolling down like that. So he can actually come rolling down after the elevator, which is pretty cool. Everything. Again, I apologize for the sticker here, and pretty much some of the stickers are just like really off-centered, like this one here. This one's off-centered here, if you noticed. It's supposed to be over a little bit more. I apologize for that. There's another one peeling right here. I apologize for that. Up here. Some of these even got like little marks in here. I apologize for that. These I think I put in accidentally, incorrectly. These are supposed to be like little windows, pretend stickered windows with lights. So pretty much that there's like that. Now another thing, this is the pain in the butt. This one here is a pain in the butt. You could take Cerebros here. I never could get this thing in here, but you could take Cerebros, push them like this, and then push this down like that. Push this down like that. And he looks like something out of the Star Wars movie, doesn't he? I also saw pictures. This is Cerebros' gun. Okay. I also saw pictures of, you could take the gun and you could put it like this. Like that or something. I have no idea how they got this thing to stay. But that's what I saw. I saw it like that. It was pretty cool. I don't know. It doesn't. It's not supposed to be doing that. But let me see if this one will work. No. But I don't know. Anyways, this here is the pain in the butt. Now, if you want, you can make him like a little radio station or something, or a broadcasting station and stuff. So pretty much, you're supposed to be able to, if you can push him down like this. I always have a little problem. Let me get up here. He's supposed to set in here, but I always have like a little problem. I don't know why, I just do. And I'm kind of scared because he's got tabs right here. I'm scared that these tabs are going to break off, and that you need these tabs to use for Fortress Maximus. So, but what you got to do is somehow you got to push these down. I was told you take this here, you push it down like this, and it's supposed to sit in there. He's not supposed to do that. It's supposed to sit in here like this, and pretty much just like a little groove in here. Some dude on the TF board, the TFW 2005 board, told me you could stick something in here like this, and one at a time. I think you need to put like a little curve or something. I'm gonna get this. But anyways, in the interest, he's supposed to go in here like this, okay, and he's supposed to go like that, and that's supposed to be like a radar from like radar dish. He's supposed to snap in there, but I don't understand why he doesn't snap in there. He's supposed to go in a little bit deeper, but he goes in there. I think there's a little problem where I have to like file something. I have to file some of the plastic down in order to do it on his side and everything. But other than that, that's what you can do for him and stuff. He can, like I said, he can go in here on this thing here. Pretty much that there, which I find kind of cool. If he needs help, Fortress Maximus, and he's like, you know, whatever they call it, or Spike, he can go in here. Spike can go right here, you know. If he needs help or something, Cerebros out of the blue can just go and hang out and just transform and start attacking. Although, in the cartoon, the G1 cartoon, Cerebros does not like fighting, and he never wants to fight again, so they ask him to he asks Spike and Optimus to be deactivated, and at the very end of the movie, or I should say episode, he asks Optimus Prime what happened, and he said and Optimus says, a golden age of Cybertron was made possible by you and Spike. And he says, he goes, I don't want to ever, my one wish is never fight again, he says to Optimus, and Optimus says, I have another mission for you. They're going to go to another planet until all the people's, the Nebulons, which is supposed to be the way that they have Spike and Muzzle here, they're supposed to be from another planet called Nebulon, which are actually supposed to be humans. And they are human-like aliens, I should say. Not really humans, but they're human-like aliens. And they're supposed to, he's supposed to be the planet's guardian. So Fortress Maximus and Cerebros and Spike, technically, are supposed to be the guardians of Nebulos, another planet called Nebulos. Now, for spaceship mode or battle station mode, I was told that's what they both are. I don't know. Let me let me tell you, okay, I take Cerebros and transform him. I'll show you him later with the, he's got a gun here. He's now got a sword. He's also got a sword. I don't know where the sword comes in. I think in the Headmaster series, Cerebros pulls. He's actually called something Max. Cerebros is actually called something. I don't know if he's called Grand Max or what. But in the Japanese, what the heck is going on here? Did I just mess this up? There we go. In Cerebros in the Japanese cartoon, I've seen like stuff on YouTube about it, so that's how I know. But he pulls out a sword, and I'm just assuming this is the sword that he pulls out. And it's kind of like a King Arthur, you know, Camelot. You know, you pull out the sword, you're like the chosen one almost, and you're worthy of pulling out the sword, and you could go and whatever, you know, be the leader or whatever. And so it ends up being he pulls out the sword, and somehow he transforms into Fortress Maximus. And they said we never knew, and it was really cheesy in English subtext and stuff. But they said that he actually, I didn't know you can grow bigger. And he goes, I didn't know I can grow bigger either. So he grew bigger into Fortress Maximus. And that's the way it is. We're going to take Cerebros. We're going to put Cerebros here. Now, for Battle Station mode, or Spaceship mode, because I've seen him I've seen stuff on him on YouTube with the Battle Station mode. They call it. He was actually flying on YouTube. So basically, you take this here. He's click in. There's like little tabs here. He's click here. He's come out like that. And this goes in like that. That goes in like that, I believe. This goes in. This like this. Here is your, actually, I believe, here would be, do this like this, do that like that, I believe. Stop me if I'm doing this wrong, folks. I should have read the directions. But I believe, by the way, here's that little crank I was talking about for the elevator. So if you wanted to see what the little crank looks like, this is the little crank, what it looks like. Pretty much. I think he goes like this. I can't really remember. You know, this goes like that, I believe. And I'm just assuming this. Okay, that pops out. That goes like that. I think this opens up and you could put muzzle or any other headmaster right here if you want. There's like a little chair, and then you just close that, and then here you get yourself your guns. I call them guns, bazookas, all this other stuff right here. Could have sworn that he looks a little different. I don't know. I think I mistransformed him. Let me take a look here. Somehow he looks a little different. Nah, he's actually looking good, I believe. He's actually looking good. So we just put him like that. Like that. Yep, he's looking good. Put him like that. Now you can take like I said though, this is his battle station. Oh, you can take this here, put this like this, and put this one like this. And then there you have yourself your other battle station mode. Like that. And then Cerebros, he can be like protecting, I don't know, like this place here. So he's kind of cool. And then this guy here can do that too. I think I showed you pretty much. I know it's kind of ridiculous though. It's kind of like a ridiculous transformation. You like just reverse everything. And you just empty this out here. What I mean is empty it out. What I'm trying to say is you just move a couple things and voila, you got yourself battle station mode. I mean, it's kind of really ridiculous, you know what I mean? And stuff, pretty much. But that's Cerebros, and as you can tell, I really like Cerebros. I like Cerebros better than Fortress Maximus. I know, that's kind of weird. No, I like Cerebros. He's pretty cool. I thought the character was awesome, like I said. They also do for Cerebros, we're going to talk about him again, they actually sell some add-on stuff. So if you wanted to make him look like the one from the G1 cartoon, you can make him look like the G1 cartoon for like 40-50 bucks. Head Robot sells it. Pretty much that. We're going to take Cerebros, put him here. He watches over people. Again, these come out, like I said, here's another part of it, another gun here, also helipad. So basically, if for example, Cosmos or I don't know, Cosmos or somebody else comes in for repair and they're under attack, and Fortress Maximus can hold them off with his machine guns, his bazookas, pretty much everything else, which I find kind of pretty cool. And everything. Now let's go back to robot mode. Oh, before we do that though, let's go here. I think I told you this guy's name is Cog. I don't know why they named him Cog, but they named him Cog. The other versions of Fortress Maximus, you don't get this guy, and you don't get this guy. So you don't get these both guys. But what I wanted to show you was he's got a gun also. So basically, here you go. He's got a gun. This is a good gun. Oh, I don't see if you can. there's him and Cerebros. They both have guns. And one's got the sword and one's got a gun, so pretty much that there. Again, that's Cog with a gun. We're gonna have Fortress Maximus now. Oh, and then this is the other headmaster. It has really no bearing on Fortress Maximus at all, but other than he's a headmaster. And here's Nightbeat. So as you can see, he's bigger. Nightbeat, being a headmaster, he's actually bigger than Cerebros. When I first got them both, when I first got this, I thought he was going to be a little bit bigger. I thought, Cerebros was going to be a little bit bigger. Now, I wasn't really that disappointed in this whole thing. I really loved this figure, and I recommended this figure to pretty much everybody. If these guys can only stand up. We'll put this guy here, put this guy here, and now we're going to push this down like that, take this off, and now we are going to do robot mode. And here, this is how you transform into robot mode. You push this down, push that down, push this up like that, push this up like that, and push that up like that. I know it looks terrible. I know it kind of looks a little terrible. What can I say? You take this, you push this down like that. You push this down, you push this down, you push that down. That. Push this down like that. Pretty much. Push that down. You push this to the side, push that to the side, that's the elevator. You take this off, that's another accessory. You push this. Well, first of all, you want to keep, you're going to transform him. You want to take this and push this completely down, if you can. I take this and I push this to the side here, so he doesn't need to use that. This is supposed to go down like so, and this here. See, this is peeling. See another little sticker I screwed up on. This pulls out like this. Goes like that. This goes like that. That, clicks in like that. These pull down. There's his fists. These pull out like this. And then you have yourself. Let me see if I can just push it like that. Whoa! There goes the camera. Crap! I went the camera. Push yourself down like that, and there you go. And you notice he has no head. Okay. Now you think when you open this up, you would think he would have like what Cerebros had. You can get a readout out of his power. That's not true. That's what I was talking about before. There's like really no readout at all. And that's kind of a little disappointing for me, because all the headmasters that I've ever known, even Scorponok, I believe, has one of those, and this guy doesn't. So that's kind of a little disappointing to me, I believe. You can put, like I said, you can put his gun here, or if you want to take his gun, you can keep this gun here, take this gun off, put his sword here, pretty much. Okay, we're gonna just leave the guns off at the moment. That's what really kind of makes Fortress Maximus Fortress Maximus. Oh, crud. Okay. I did not realize what I just did. Okay. Hold on a second. This is actually supposed to go this way. No wonder it didn't look right. This sometimes comes off. And in my right, it's supposed to go down like that, actually. So it's actually supposed to go like that. And that's how that's supposed to go. Oh, okay, so now for Cerebros again. Put that. Oh, what I do is, like I said, I like to take the accessories in here. So like I put this in here. Take such and such gun, put that in there. Put that in there. Take Cerebros' gun, put Cerebros' gun in here. So I don't lose it, just pop it in there. Spike comes out. Well, you can have it, like I said, you can have it two ways. You can have it Spike comes out, or you can have Spike stay in. And you're transforming them into Fortress Maximus's head. These joints are really tight on Cerebros. Here we go, put that like that, and then there we go, there he is. And let's get a close look. Here's his eyes. I really like these eyes better than the regular sticker eyes. They came with extra eyes. I don't know why, but or if you wanted that sticker look, these have been supposedly painted on, from what I was told. And the Encore does that. They paint it on. I noticed a lot of things. The difference between the regular Fortress Maximus and the Encore is the thing that I noticed is the stickers. They're like more brightened up. I don't know why, but they are. They're like really brightened up. I mean, like this looks different here. These look different. These stickers, and I messed up here. This should go in. They just like look so much brighter, and I actually like that better compared to the original stickers when I saw on pieces of paper. What I saw online. These look different. These look different. The Autobot symbol, that looks different. They even included a rub sign on him. I don't know if the camera can see it. Here, let me see if you can see it. But right above the Autobot symbol, you see a rub sign right here, which I thought was pretty cool. Up here at the head cavity, you see yourself. This is where Cerebros or Spike or whoever, Spike plugs in. This is not in all the way. Plugs in here, or you don't really have to have them plugged in there. But if you want another storage space, you can plug them in there. I'll show you. You plug them in like this. It's supposed to actually click it, but I don't know why it's not clicking. That's weird. He just clicked in, I guess. He's in there. So that is Fortress Maximus. Like I said before, I don't really like having him have this I call it thread. I don't know why I call it thread, but it's actually really a what do you call it? It's actually really a ramp. So I actually just take it and pull this off. This. If I can get this thing off. I'm trying to be very delicate because it sometimes can, with all these little tabs and stuff, you can break. But I think he looks so much better like that without these dudes. Plus, too, you got some awesome you can have better articulation. You know? I'm gonna punch you out. Bam, bam, bam. So, you know what I'm saying? Mama said knock you out. I'm a peace-loving robot. Yeah. So, pretty much, that's Fortress Maximus in a nutshell. Pretty much. This is Fortress Maximus next to Cog, and this is Fortress Maximus next to the other headmaster, Knight. So compare him to there. I'm afraid I don't have Scorponok. I used to have him, I sold him, and everything. But you can pick this guy up at Big Bad Toy Store for whenever Nightbeat doesn't fall down. Stay. And all this is included. You can pick this up at Big Bad Toy Store for $329 plus $350 plus shipping. It depends on what you want. If you want, I used UPS. I was so happy with UPS. It was unbelievable. Took him, this guy here, I waited 30 years for this dude. Almost 30 friggin' years. And I finally got this guy. I am so happy. I recommend him to everybody. Just the things that I recommend you don't do for this guy is you don't do what I did. Put the stickers screwyly. Screwy means like angly, you know, try to peel them off and the sticker doesn't come off, you know, and you leave the glue on the thing and stuff. Otherwise, you're going to be, I mean, stickers are misaligned, you know. It just doesn't really look really good, you know what I'm saying? And that's what happened with me. I put, like, some of them were, like, not in the groove, like this one here. It's not at all in the groove. This one here is not this. Other than that, I don't find anything absolutely wrong with this dude. I mean, he's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I wish, though, in the United States Rebirth, I wish they would have put a little bit more character development against this guy. I mean, because out of the blue, Scorponok is attacking, you know, and excuse me. And out of the blue, Scorponok's attacking, and it turns out to be the Autobots are all pinned down, outnumbered, and everything. And the next thing you know, here comes this big. You hear a big rumbling. The Decepticons walks outside. Next thing you know, you hear. You see this dude flying in spaceship mode or battle station mode, and everything. And you hear Spike. He goes on a friggin' temper tantrum. I'm gonna kill you. You know, you really didn't want to see that. You know what I'm saying? But pretty much that there, and then he goes, prepare to face Fortress Maximus. I mean, I thought that was pretty cool. Another thing I liked about him too is this part right here. You don't see very much. I don't think this is it either. I think this could be. But this part here is all die cast. You don't see that very much on the newer day Transformers. You see them on some of the older Transformers too, and everything. That's like the only part that's got metal on it. The rest is all plastic. Now, other complaints that I do have sometimes with these guns here, sometimes they just like pop out. What do you expect? I really don't find that all. I always find that if the arm pops off and you're transforming them, I actually find it easier on some robots to actually just go and put the arm back on. Don't complain about it, because sometimes it helps the transformation instead of hindering the transformation. That's our garbage truck, if you can hear that. I don't know if you can hear that, but that's our garbage truck. Like I said, though, I really love this guy, and I recommend him. Pick him up at TF Source, Big Bad Toy Store, Robot Kingdom. Pretty much, he will come a good robot to add to your collection. He is the holy grail of robots. This dude's a reissue from Encore. The original, if you're going to pay for the original, I've seen them go for the original. I've seen them go to $400 if you wanted to make your Fortress Maximus completely complete. I've seen them go completely, him complete with box, everything for at least $1,800. This guy here for complete $350. Now, if I was a collector, I know a lot of people want the original, not some reissue. Okay, but people like me who can't really afford the original, I went with this instead, and I really enjoy this better than I would probably enjoy the original. I don't see nothing other than, I don't see anything that's different than the original than that this thing has. Other than from everything that I've looked at, the original was pretty much stickers. Everything else I thought was awesome on this guy. Another thing too is I've seen the figure alone cost $800, the original. The box I've seen go for $400. Pretty much. I know what I could show you. Here we go. We put him here. And let me get here's Fortress Maximus. Here, we'll go here. Here's Fortress Maximus from head to toe. Here's the sticker sheet. That's how big. The sticker sheet's almost as big as him. Can you believe that? That is pretty cool. I really like that. That's pretty cool. It's almost as big as him. Same thing with the sword. The sword is almost as big as him. Like here, see, for example. Just this way a little bit more. The sword is almost as big as him. So it comes with a cool sword that's almost as big as him. Now the box. Let me put this guy over here. So we're gonna put the box. And the box is gonna go and here this thing. I think I need to move the camera. And here's the box. This is the box. Oh. Let's see if I can get in here with this. This is the box. And this is good old highlighters. This is like the worst review I have. And here's the box. I'm just going to hold the box. So basically from his feet, the box is actually bigger than him, to be honest with you. So that's pretty cool. And again, I got pretty much basically what's in here. There's actually styrofoam in here. I'm not going to show that, but there's like styrofoam. Pretty much put this back in here. And that's just about it. So that includes, oh, I know what I could show. That won't include. Just in here like that. Here, I can show you these ramps. Pretty much. Here, see, you got these ramps. Okay, and then they just pull here. I think this is the one that's got the no sticker. That's supposed to pop off. First ever sit down review. My back's killing me. Oh, I guess this is the, anyways, this is the ramp to him. I don't know if you could see it with the sun in the eye, here. And when he's in city mode, you could put, a transformer here, and then what happens is, he just goes completely down like that. And then he comes out like that. So this ramp here goes like that. And then there's tabs. There's tabs here. I don't know if you could see it with this camera. Sorry about the white, but that's what it is. Right there, there's a tab there, and there's a tab here. And then there's a hole here. And then there's a hole here. I don't know if you could see these holes. But they just like tab in this, when he's in robot mode, and just like tab into here. And then I always get these mixed up. I always get these mixed up. They pretty much go on both. You can pretty much go both of them. But I don't know exactly. I always end up getting these mixed up. So which side goes with? There's like no. Oh yeah, there is an L. Okay, I didn't know that. It says left and right. Okay. You can't barely see it, but it says it right here. There's a big, small little L right here that says left. I didn't even realize that until now. This is what the back looks like. You got, there's going to be, in the back of Fortress Maximus here, there's the back of his arm. I think I showed this already, but we're going to show it again. There's this tab right here. This little tab right here goes into that thing right there. Okay? And then this part, these two little dudes go into like a little groove here and a groove here. Wait, does it go in? No, it goes into a groove here and here. I'm sorry. It goes into a groove here and here. So, I don't know if you could see that little groove, but here's a little, you can't, I don't think you can see it, it's hard to see, but there's a groove here, and there's another groove on the other side, and that's pretty much basically it. And both of them have that. I didn't know which one, I didn't know that one had it left and the other one had it right. Now this one here is different. This one here is a little different compared to the left one is different than the right one. Pretty much, if you see this. The right one's got this little thing here. Why, I do not know. To be honest with you, I think this is a pain in the butt. I don't know why they did that, but they did it. I think it's a real pain in the butt. Why they did that. I don't know, maybe to protect the guy from shield. If they would have done, the way that they would have done it was they should have made this one the same thing like this, but they didn't. I don't know why, but they did. Same thing goes here. This is the one with the bad sticker. This time around, this one's the one with the bad sticker. So see, like this one doesn't have no sticker. What happened was I put the sticker in and I didn't put it in the groove, and I peeled it off. And as I peeled it off, the sticker started, all the gluing in the back of the sticker started going. So I ended up having to peel it all off, and that's what ended up happening right here, this little mark right here. I did not take a lighter and burn it or whatever. That's what happened right there. But anyways, the ramp works fine. I just need a new sticker. That's all. And it's the same thing with the other ramp. You put it like this thing goes down, and you put a car on here or a mini con or whatever, and you go on this side. I don't know if you could. Nope, you can't see it. You go on this side here, and it's the same thing. You can put a little mini con on here or any other type of little transformer like Bumblebee or whatever, and it just falls down like that and goes down the back. Like I said before, I don't know why they did this. They put something like this here in here. I don't know why, but they did it. The other one looks totally different. Okay, the other one looks totally different. I don't know why. That's what they did. It's pretty much basically it with him and the review. Again, this is Johndoe4880, very first ever review. This is what he looks like in the back, without the threads. Here, if you can picture this, these are what the threads are. I'm not going to put these threads back on. And this is what he looks like in the front. And pretty much that is it.